All right. Why isn't this on? All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of MFers Live. Yes, it is Friday, July 27th, 2018. Hopefully, everybody's having a great day. There it is. All right, okay. So, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, just fighting to get our positive news, our positive history today. Here it is. There it is. Okay. It didn't want to work for us, but we got it going. All right, so hopefully everybody's having a great day. Hello, Stefan. How you doing, brother? It's always great to see you. Always. Yes, so hopefully everybody's having a great day. It's Friday night. It's Friday night, yes. And we are live here in the MFers Live studio with none other than my co-host, Nacho the Cat. And yes, we're filmed live in front of a live studio audience with none other than Maester Chef in the background. So hello, Nick. Oh, look. Nick Bowles, like sauce Bowles. I haven't said the name in a couple days. Bowles, like sauce Bowles. Yeah. And I was actually just thinking of sauce Bowles earlier because they got a nice little epic video on Epic Mealtime, and it's 1,000 bacon strip sandwich. 1,000 bacon strip sandwich. So it's pretty big. But it makes my mouth water, of course. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to start it off like we always do with a bunch of shoutouts. All right, let's see here. Okay, so we got a little mittful here. Oh, it's a tiny mittful. All right, here we go. There we go. Oh, and I'm throwing names around. Who am I throwing around? Oh, look at this. Look who I'm already throwing around. Nick. Sorry, buddy. Nick Bouse. I'm throwing the sauce boss around. Yeah. That was just funny. All right, and we have Tamara Richards. MJ Goforth. Hello, Suli. How are you, Suli? It's great to see you, dear. And look at this. What timing is that? Look, Suli Zohan. Yeah, you never want to mess with the Zohan, right? Yeah, never. You don't want to mess with little Suli. Oh, no, she's a tiny girl, but never mess with the Zohan. All right, we have Gordon Giles. Oh, look at this. This is funny. Check this out. Stefan was the first one in today. Look, Stefan Franchetti. There you go, buddy. That's pretty cool. All right, see who others' names I can get popping in here. I'm doing pretty good, always. All right, so we have Frederick Croupier. And then we have, we have another one for Suli Zohan. Suli. All right, who else we got here? Oh, we have Susan Tremblay. And then we have, this is a longer one, I think. Look. It is Caitlin McCandles, yes. And look, we got another one for the sauce boss. There you go, buddy. Hello, Charlene. Hello. And we have Rich Nelson. And then who's going to get the little positive vibe sent out? But none other than the Zohan herself. Suli Zohan, yes. Charlene, we're going to have to touch base at some point. I have your prize. Yes, I remember. I got your prizes, yes. But I haven't handed it a single prizes. Okay, I did. Okay, everybody's won their prize. I just got to make sure everybody gets their prizes, especially coming up. Because in August, next month, we have the concert tickets. We have there's 12 tickets that were awarded. So we got to make sure you guys can all get to go see those. Go see the Deadly Duo in action in August. All right. All right, so we're going to start off with our positive history. Are you guys ready for this? And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys say a comment and I don't react to it, just give me time. I've been shuffling back and forth because the laptop likes to freeze. So the comments will freeze. So hopefully we're hoping next week we're going to be able to get the tablet out of the shop. It just, I don't know, I think it was the brand that we got just wants to keep going down. So hopefully it'll be up and running next week and we can get back and keep back in force where we are. All right, so here is our good news for July 27th. Yes, 65 years ago. I'm going to move this over here. Okay, we're going to move this over here. That's where my arm can stretch a little bit. All right, so 65 years ago today, the devastating Korean War ended when the U.S., China, and North Korea signed an armistice agreement. The war between North and South Korea had lasted for 3 years after North Korea invaded South Korea. And the United Nations, with the U.S. as a principal force, came to the aid of the South, while communist China and the Soviet Union supported the North. And that was just back in 1953. It was the end of a war. And I was saying, it's always good. I love hearing ends of wars. Don't like hearing about wars, but hearing the end of them definitely puts a smile. All right, so the discovery of the hormone insulin was announced by researchers at the University of Toronto back on this day back in 1921. Yeah, so almost 100 years ago, almost. Cricket player Tick Freeman became the only bowler ever to take 200 first-class wickets before the end of July, and that was in 1928. And see, I got everybody popping in now. Okay, so I got to read these quick so I can get over there. What else do we have here? The rock music film Purple Rain, starring Prince, was released back in 1984. Wow. All right, so Pete Rose passed Ty Cobb for the most career singles with 3,503, getting the hit against his former team, the Philadelphia Phillies. And that was also 1984. Wow. All right, so the Korean War Memorial was dedicated in Washington, D.C. in 1995. Well, that's pretty cool. All right, what else do we have here? All right, so Pope Francis revealed his top 10 guidelines for achieving happiness, which included relaxation and leisure and toning down negativity. And most surprisingly, he admonished against religious proselytizing. Really? That was in 2014. Well, that's only like 4 years ago. All right, so. Oh, no way. Oh, I got a crack in my screen. That's great. All right, and on this day back in 1992, Nelson Mandela announced a general strike to demand free elections and the removal of South African President F.W. de Klerk, with whom he would later share a Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah. The successful strike was called 2 years after he was freed from decades in prison and became the president of his recently legalized political party, the African National Congress. Many books and movies have been produced about the reconciliation between these two men. And also on this day, back in 1866, Cyrus W. Field made it possible for North America and Europe to communicate instantaneously for the very first time. He succeeded after two failures in laying the first durable underwater telegraph cable allowing transatlantic communications. He, along with Peter Cooper, Abram Stevens Hewitt, Moses Taylor, and Samuel F.B. Morris, joined the so-called cable cabinet of entrepreneurs, investors, and engineers. Through their company, the Atlantic Telegraph Company, they utilized a shallow submarine plateau that ran between Ireland and Newfoundland, a region that had previously been connected to New York City. The cable was officially opened in 1858 when Queen Victoria sent President James Buchanan a message in Morse code. It soon broke down and was permanently established with more durable cables on this day back in 1866. Wow. The following year, Field received a gold medal for the U.S. Congress and the grand prize at the International Exposition in Paris for his achievement. That is amazing. And Master Chef, yo,
What?
I have a crack in my phone. Just so you know.
Is it in your phone or is it in just the screen part?
I don't know.
Because mine did that.
I think it's the phone. But we will check that out afterwards. Okay, why is this? Okay, there we go. We're going to check that off. Okay, there we go. All right. And then I can just jump out of here quickly, go over here, so that this way we can share it off so everybody can read this. All right, because it's some pretty cool history. What? Whoa. Okay, we're going to try this. What? Oh. All right, so Facebook's had a really weird update. All right. Okay, there we go. We got it published off to our MFers Live. There we go. All right, let's see if we can open this up so I can get everybody's comments. Hello, Christopher. How are you, buddy? Yes, Christopher Brockell. It's a crack in my phone, I think. Ooh, it's right across my screen. Oh, no. I know, we're going to have to find out. Oh, okay. But yeah, all right on. Hello, Andrew. Yes, thank you for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, like I always say, don't forget to get your comment and your reaction in there. Come on. Your name will be entered twice. All right, and if you're new, just tuning in, don't forget. Yeah, we're on the 27th. You guys can go all the way back to the 1st and make sure you get your comment and reaction on every one of them, all right? And get your name entered twice for every stream we do. Come on. Look, we have 3 prizes up for grabs so far, and we're only at the 27th, so we still got the rest of today, obviously. So we got 28th, we got the 29th, we got the 30th, we got the 31st. We got 4 more days, and the prizes can come across this desk. We have 3 of them up right now. We have 2 copies of Manifests Reborn, and we have a copy of that's this one. Oops. 2 copies of Manifest Reborn and a copy of Manifest Stones is Canadian hip hop rock. It's pretty cool. So definitely, like I said, you guys are going to really enjoy this. Like I said, I have 2 copies, one and another copy. And like I said, we still have 4 days. And you'd be surprised. I've seen prizes come on the very last day. You just never know what happens at the MFers Live studio. And Nacho, your name's slipping, buddy. Yeah. So hopefully everybody's having a great weekend. I don't know what everybody's got planned. It's Friday night. Yeah, it's Friday night. All right. And come on, for all us adults out there, come on. It's usually the end of the work week. Some people are still working weekends too. Yeah. Because I actually got a couple coworkers that got to work tomorrow. But usually on common average, come on, it's the end of the work week. Can't say it's the end of the school week yet because the kids are still technically on their summer breaks. Yes, and they get to go out and have a blast. Mike Kilberry, how you doing, brother? Hopefully you're feeling well. Yes. I saw your post that you're going to be having your surgery done soon. All right, and you know that you have the thoughts, the prayers of all the MFers worldwide behind you, brother. Always. It's always good to see everybody popping in. And yeah, sorry about yesterday as well. Facebook decided to cut me off. They did. I got a little over halfway through my stream. And yeah, I think I actually was about like 3/4 through my stream, and they decided to cut me off. I don't know why. But like I said, Facebook's always doing updates. It's Facebook. And they just like throwing twists and everything. From this angle, it looks like it's ready to fall off. Nacho, it's like just the sliver is on your head. It's not even resting against your ears. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the name, it does look like the name is resting against his ears, but it's not. I'm actually looking straight through, and there's a gap. Yeah, there's a gap between the paper and his ear. It's actually just resting on his head, on the paper itself, on this side. So he's got some talent. He does. I guess it's the positive vibes that send out. What is this? No, it's supposed to be this way. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are wondering, is sometimes you'll see this on my dog tag. This is just a sticker. This is the mydogtag.com. But so these are the dog tags. So yeah, because I've had some people message me going, "Hey, what is that?" That's actually just a sticker that I threw on the back of my dog tag that came with them. So, but yeah, that's the front of my dog tag. This is the way it's supposed to see them. I'm flying to Winnipeg on Wednesday morning. Oh, going to a biker wedding. That would be awesome. Right on. Well, you know what, Mike? While you're there, tell all the bikers, come hang out with us. Come on. It's great. All right. Like I said, I give great props out to the bikers out there. I do. A lot of bikers get a bad rap. They do. They're gang. They'll kill you. They got to do drugs and this and that. I've met some really wonderful people that are bikers, and they're amazing people. There is a program that's in the States that I just adore. I actually want to bring it up here to Canada, and I don't think I'd have a hard time. I don't think I would. I think if I reached out to the bikers, they'd probably be game for it. But I know the program in the States is bikers who go pick up children and women who are abused and stuff like that. And they do mainly for the kids. But if the child has to be a witness, like take stand or anything, the biker actually picks them up, brings them to court and brings them back. And will actually stand between like the child's attacker and the child, so the child feels safe. And I think it's really cool. It is. Like I said, a lot of bikers get, the bad rap. Like, oh, it's a biker. You got to stay away from him. No, bikers are pretty awesome, really cool, amazing people. Exactly. And like I said, I've met a lot of bikers, and they're really awesome. There are those, those bad boy bikers, the gangsta bikers. But that's like almost a thing in the past too. Because I've actually met a couple of them that, they turned their lives around. There was actually one biker. He had his own little comic going. I think his name was Ace. I think his name was Ace. And he was like the old school bad boy biker, you don't follow them, they kick your teeth in. But like I said, that's even like a big thing in the past because a lot of them are, bikers in this day and age, they're people who love bikes, and they get a bad rap. And like I said, it's like the whole, people have this problem with judging a book by its cover. I deal with it all the time. I think that's probably why I relate to bikers a lot. I love them. It's probably why I have a passion for bikers and think that they're pretty cool. Because I know what it's like, dealing with being judged by the cover of a book, right? Come on, you never judge a book by its cover. Come on, you gotta open it up. You gotta start reading a little bit to see if you actually like that book, right? And it's the same with bikers. They see these people, leather vests or leather jacket, and drive these beautiful Harleys, and they just look at them like, don't want to go near them. You'd be surprised. They're really cool, amazing people. And they're totally amazing people. Hello, Brenda. How are you? Thanks for tuning in here. It's always great to see you. Always, everybody. Always. All right, so I'm still drinking this tea. I'm actually a really sucker for tea today. Yeah, I've been drinking. I think I had 1 cup of coffee today. I'm actually shocked with myself. I've only had 1 cup of coffee. I've had about like 3 cups of tea. Oh yeah. Like I said, and I've always been a coffee drinker. Right? So if you have like any coffee drinkers that are watching it, they're like, oh, he's drinking tea. He's got. No. I like tea. I like coffee. Like I said, I like pops, juices. It's the flavoring, I guess, that gets me. Because there are some teas that I don't like. There's actually some coffee brands, and it's not even the coffee brand. I guess it's the style of coffee. Because most coffees I drink, almost any coffee. Like I prefer like the Kicking Horse coffee, which is kind of a little expensive. Every so often I'll splurge and go get myself a little bag of Kicking Horse beans. Grind them up, make some coffee. But there are some some flavored coffees, which kind of really don't appeal to me. But all in all, like I said, I'm a huge coffee drinker. I was just actually amazed that I only had 1 cup so far today. Yes, and I can imagine what it's like. I've never had any I've never had surgeries. No, I've never had a surgery. Okay. No, I haven't. But I can only imagine, the anticipation because it's gonna happen, and it's just it's the whole thing. If it's gonna feel like it's taking forever to get to that point. But like I said, once you get to the surgery, buddy, you got all the MFers behind you, 100%. Always, 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 and we're always there to back. We're always here to back our one another up. Like I said, the MFers, we're one giant family. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I've been posting up memories under the MFers Live Facebook page, which are actually from my own memory pages. I can drink any coffee other than Timmy's or Starbucks because it gives me heartburn. Well, you know what? I never worked at a Starbucks. I think I've maybe had 2 Starbucks coffees in my life. I kind of prefer not to spend that much money on a cup of coffee. And I think the only reason I had those 2 cups of Starbucks is because they were bought for me. But with Timmy's, I do know firsthand. I worked at Timmy's for a long time. That they are connected right into the water line, and they also use water softening salt in their water, which goes through into the coffee. So it could also be causing heartburn from the salt intake from the water softener. So, like I said, I don't mind. Every so often I'll go buy myself a Timmy's coffee or Timmy's tea. But usually I just prefer making coffee at home. because you got your cream and your sugar. You can make your coffee, and you don't have to sit and drink like. I go to Timmy's. I don't get larges. I don't get smalls. I don't get mediums. I always have to get an extra large because I drink my coffee. And at least with this one, I can, 12 cup coffee, 12 cups like this. I can get out of a pot of coffee, and I don't have to go stand in line. Sometimes I have to stand in line. It all depends on who's wanting coffee when I'm making coffee. Hello, Caitlin. How are you? Yes, happy Friday. Yes, always great to see everybody smiling. Always, like I said, it's Friday night. I'm going to see if I can. See, it fell over. I knew it did. I'm going to see if I can get rights to that. See if we can play that for everybody. Because I think it's the funniest thing ever. But yes, like I said, hopefully everybody's having a great Friday. Lisa, we're just sitting here gabbing. Okay, we don't have anything, planned. Saturdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays aren't really usually planned days. I saw that. Hey, yo, you gonna come up? I saw you sneak through. Come on. Oh, I see that. Oh, okay. That's okay. Mr. Chef's feeding the little bugger. That's why I said if you guys would just saw a little white thing, just go by down here. It's not a ghost, I swear, okay? There's no ghost here. All right, but this dog, medic, the little trooper that pops in here every so often, you'll hear him. All right. It's working there. Okay, so yes, all right. See, medic, the MFers are calling out to you. Come here. Bum. Do I have your hamburger over here? No, I don't have your hamburger, and I don't have your squeaker. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Oh, let's see. We're gonna throw the pillow at medic. Come here. Come here, bum. Come on. No. I'm not giving you food. You're going to be that way too? Really? Okay. That's okay, Meds. He'll probably end up running through here again anyways. He always does. He's always running around. He's playing camera shy now. He is. Are you being all camera shy back there, bud? Yes. But yeah, so I don't know what's everybody up to tonight. Okay, well, I can't really say that because I know when I say that I always get the smart aleck remarks to everybody, always. Because usually when people are like, hey, what are you up to? I'm like, oh, I'm 5'11". So what's everybody's plans for tonight? Everybody going out? Anybody chilling, hanging out? I know that after the show tonight, I get to sit there and I'm going to be watching Into the Badlands, Season 3. Season 1 and 2 are currently on Netflix. If you have cable, I think it's on the AMC channel. I do believe there's 8 episodes right now. I don't know if that's all. I don't know if that's the end of season 3. I forget how many episodes there are. I get to sit back and watch season 3 today, so that's pretty cool. I'm sweating my pie. All right, buddy. All right, not a problem. You have yourself a great day. Like I said, if you have to jump in the pool, all right, go turn that AC on. It's the summertime, and you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm watching movies today. Yeah, like I said, I'm always watching it. And you know what? I'm gonna update everybody right now myself. Okay, now I've always purchased Netflix. I've always liked my Netflix. Okay, I always got a whole bunch of movies and TV shows and stuff. It can always keep me going. Keeps me from wanting to ever go near cable. But I just found out. Okay, now Crackle. Was a free service that was given to everybody that people could watch. You tune in at crackle.com or whatever, and you can watch, movies and TV shows. It wasn't like this big, huge library like anywhere close to Netflix. But we just found out today. We went to go plug into Crackle. You have to pay to watch Crackle now. Crackle now was a free service, is now a paid service. So if you any Crackle fans out there, I don't know if you guys know or not, but yes, Crackle is no longer free. You have to pay. Yeah. But like I said, if I'm going to pay, I'm not paying for Crackle services. I'm going to keep paying for my Netflix. Like I said, Netflix gives me the range of the movies and the TV shows and everything. Does he think he's a cat? Where'd you go, bud? Come here. Meds, come. Come. Oops. I just knocked.
Go see Uncle Mike.
Come here. Come here, Bob.
Go see Uncle Mike.
Come here.
Go see Uncle Mike.
Come.
Go see Uncle Mike. Go see Uncle Mike.
I don't know why he's not coming over there now.
Go see Uncle Mike.
He's like playing Clay Tall. He's like, no, he's going to put me in front of that camera. He's going to still put me in front of that camera and everybody's going to see me. Now he's playing camera shy, yeah. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Crackle is no longer free. Now, I know that there's probably 1,000,001 different websites you can go to and stuff to watch free movies and free TV. But like I said, for $10 a month, I got Netflix, and it's great service. It's excellent. And like I said, yeah, they don't have absolutely everything on there. And there's the Canadian Netflix and the American Netflix, the big hypes. But I don't care. For $10, it gives me like I said, and I watched some really cool, amazing things on there. There's what were we watching yesterday? There was the Paranormal Survivors. Yeah, that was actually a really good one. It's a TV show. Obviously, it's a show. And it kind of follows and interviews people that have dealt with paranormal experiences in their life and their story. And they get to actually bring their story to life so everybody else can see it, which I think is really cool. It is. So, I don't know. What else what can we talk about? Like I said, so we talked about Crackle. And I might have to do a positive story. Because in the hunt to find our good news today, I noticed that there was a whole bunch of stories. So, okay, I'm going to pop out of here. So bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, if you guys pop in and you guys comment anything, I will be back. Okay, because the laptop part froze. All right, so. Oh, look at this. You know what? Check this out. Okay, this is an update. Okay, now the other day we read a story about an officer, someone who took a picture of an officer who was shaving a homeless man in a garage parking lot. Okay, and the story was that the officer overheard the homeless man talking to the Mickey D's employee next door. That the employee was telling the homeless guy that if he shaved and cleaned up a little bit, that he could probably land a job. And the officer went right next door to the gas station and bought a set of shavers. And shaved the homeless man in the parking lot, and so he was able to go back. So there is an update. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I love these updates. All right, so you ready for this? Yeah. So the homeless man who got shaved from Kind Cop actually lands a job with the help from a senator. Yeah. So Officer Tony Carlson made headlines last week after a bystander filmed him shaving a homeless man's beard in a gas station parking lot. The spontaneous barbershop experience was prompted because the homeless man was told that he wouldn't be able to start working at McDonald's unless he shaved his beard. So while Carlson's efforts to protect and shave paid off, an update for the police department says that the man got the job with a little help from the Florida government. Carlson described the incident at a press conference with the Tallahassee Police Department, saying that Phil, the homeless man with the beard, had approached him the previous week asking if he knew anything about fixing clippers. Upon taking a look at the clippers, Carlson saw that the gadget was simply missing some screws. So as luck would have it, Carlson happened to have some replacement screws on hand. So after tightening the screws, the clippers worked fine. Phil then started to shave in the gas station parking lot, but because he didn't have a mirror, he was having some trouble. Carlson then offered to help him shave. Now, see, this story changes now. You know what? Now I'm gonna go back and read the stories totally. So, footage of the heartwarming deed, which was posted by the Tallahassee Police Department was shared thousands of times. Social media users praised Carlson's kindness and urged the department to keep them updated on whether Phil landed the job or not. So this is a quote. I didn't do anything spectacular. It happened all the time. It happens all the time, says Carlson. It just so happened that this time somebody caught it on film. So officers all over the place in other cities are always doing things like this that don't get the attention. He goes, I think of us more as peace officers first, law enforcement officers second. He added, you go to a scene and you try to resolve it with a positive ending and something that's going to last. So a few days after the video went viral, Carlson then made a post explaining how his family had gone out to dinner and saw Phil sitting under a bridge. Carlson and his kids bought some cheeseburgers for their new friend and stopped by Phil's camp to say hi. Phil was surprised and excited to see me, wrote Carlson. He pulled out the Tallahassee Democrat front page that had me and him on it, and he showed it to me. He then told me that he had talked to the manager at McDonald's and he was set to get a job, but still needed to get his ID and SS card. I then told Phil I had good news about that and told him that I had been contacted by Senator Marco Rubio's office here in town. They stated that they had seen the story and wanted to help Phil get his ID and social security card. I told Phil when I got to work on Thursday, I would print out the paperwork they emailed to me and bring it to Phil to fill out. They also said Phil could come by their office and they would help him with the process. Phil was super excited and assured me that he would be ready for Thursday. That is awesome. I like how they have that thing. But in the other story, he said that he went next door to the gas station. Got it. So I don't have to go back because I know I'm getting old. I guess my mind's kind of going with me sometimes. But yeah, so we're gonna pop this. All right. Hello, Mary Jane. I saw Mary Jane popped in. I didn't know where she is. She was here. She was. Yes, she was. All right. So we're gonna go this way. Now, what is that about? Okay. All right. So I don't know what Facebook is up to, but all right. So hopefully that link will work for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, we're hoping it works. All right. So that's pretty cool. So like I said, we got to do an update. That was awesome. Oops. Oh, come on. We got this working. Nope. Okay, there we go. All right. So yes, ladies and gentlemen. So, all right. So that is pretty cool. That is because, like I said, I remember reading the story about the officer who was shaving the gentleman's beard in the, like I said, the gas station parking lot. So that's pretty cool. So he's going to be getting the job. Yes. And that's true. And that's why I point out, ladies and gentlemen, because like I know that I do have some friends and they swear they hate cops with passion. And don't get me wrong, I'll tell you straight up. Okay. I do have mixed feelings about officers. I do. I totally do. But I have seen good officers and I've seen bad officers. And there are so many great, amazing officers out there. And just like Carlson said, they look at themselves as peace officers first before law enforcement officers. And then, like I said, there are ones that are just, they don't care. They're just, it's kind of like their own law. But like I said, there's only a few of those there are. And just those like little handful of bad ones make the whole rest of them look horrible. Like I said, I actually made a friendship with an officer years back. Let's see, so that would have been about 11 years ago. I actually made a friendship with an officer because he felt bad. It was during the time with the custody battle with my son, of course. And I actually had my boy. And his mother just pulls this whole stuff. And the officer is sitting there talking to me. And I'm like, I don't want to force my son to leave. If he doesn't want to leave, I don't want to force him to. And he's like, listen, it'll help you in the long run. It looks better on you. You're willing to communicate. You're willing to work together. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm totally willing to work together. And then he actually felt bad because, so that would have been 11 years when I first met him. And it was about a year after. And he came up to me and he's like, you know what, I'm really sorry. I'm really, truly sorry. I'm like, for what? And he goes, because I gave you the wrong piece of advice. He goes, I thought it would have helped you out. I didn't realize that she was going to do what she did. And he goes, you know, I feel really bad. I'm like, listen, you know what? It's not your fault. You know, you thought that was the best advice, and I took it. You know, I'm not going to, deem for and go, oh, it's all your fault. No, I'm human just like everybody else, and I try to give everyone the best advice I can give. And like I said, not all advice is the best advice. And sometimes people make mistakes, but you can't hold it against them. Because like I said, that officer sat there to this day, and he's like, I never give that piece of advice again. I'm like, that's okay. That's all good. Hello, DV. Thanks for tuning in. Yes. And then, I've met amazing officers. And you see them doing spectacular work and always helping people out. And then, you still got those, call them loser officers. That's the best way to put them, loser officers. I think they're above the law. Or, you got those officers who will sit there and I've sat there and I've watched officers freaking out. And, they're talking to somebody, and this person's like, listen, this is what happened. The officer's like, oh, no, that's not what happened. This is, and I was like, really? And it's, like I said, it's some of those loser officers because they take one side. And like I said, not all the officers are. There's so many officers who are really cool. Of course I'm here. Oh, and look, and then there's Ghost Pet. Yes, and then and like I said, it's just a little handful of the bad ones, just to make like the rest of them all look horrible. But like I said, they're there to help set. And like I said, I actually have one of my MFers. Yes, one of my MFers, Verna. Her son just became a police officer, so that's pretty cool. So it's pretty amazing. I actually can now sit there and go, wow, I know an officer of the law that I've known since before he was born. That's cool. But yes, and Pat, congratulations, brother. I've been seeing your post popping up. Really thinking, really positive, buddy. And yes, you know what? I gotta definitely give you props, Pat. Definitely, brother. Because I don't know how you can do the healthy food. Don't get me wrong. Yes, I'm a fat man. I can eat healthy food. I can eat salads and everything healthy like everybody else. But Ghost Pat is on this like extreme diet. It's like certain. I don't know how you get it right. Seriously, I'm sorry. I could. Don't. Okay, I could probably do the same thing you're doing, but if someone went, hey, Mike, here's a burger. I'm so mad on that burger. Like, oh, Mike, here's a Wendy's burger. Mikey's eating it. Mikey's totally eating it. And see, that would be breaking the diet, right? And see, that's why I don't diet well, because I don't really like following the diet rules. I just, like I said, a Wendy's burger or even a Mickey D's burger. You're like okay, let's see. We got the Big Mac from Mickey D's. We got the Whopper from BK. Actually, you know what? I don't mind the Whoppers, but I prefer the chicken sandwiches. And they're not actually technically healthy for you, too. It's all fast food, right? But come on. Like I said, I'm a true fat man. It's all about the taste. It's taste. If it tastes good, I like eating it. And like I said, I can eat healthy food, too. I can. I just can't stick to the regimen. I had a cheat day the other day. Celery. See, you had one cheat day. One cheat day. I would have been having like a cheat day every day. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I'm a fan man because of taste. I love my taste buds. But yes, and congratulations again, Pat. Come on. And you got to come down and hang out with us again, buddy. Come guest in the MFers Live studio again. Oh, you beat? Oh, did you really? Did you? That is awesome. That is awesome because you guys started that at the same time. And yeah, I didn't realize that you beat. Oh, right on. Congratulations, Pat. Right on, buddy. Yes, Big Dub lost to Ghost Pat. That's great. That is. No. Oh, really? Big Dub lost it. Okay, you know what? See, and that's where Noah and I would have something in common because like I probably lost like 1 day, 2 days, maybe 3. Okay, maybe 3. But you know, like you can only like I could only be talking to the fast food for so long before I came in. Because like I said, like I said, from Burger King or McDonald's, or Wendy's or Harvey's, a burger or pizza. I'm a fat man. I'm a sucker for fast foods. But yeah, right on, buddy. That's great. Day 10. Right on. That is amazing, buddy. Right on. But yes, Pat, you got to come down, guest with us again, buddy. Come hang out in the MFers Live studio. The MFers love you, buddy. They do. They totally do. All right. So I just realized we've been gathering. We got to do another set of shoutouts. Totally. All right. So we're going to do another set. All right. So here. Oh, I have a little handful. All right, so, whoa. Okay, there we go. All right, so you guys ready? Let's see here. We have. See, look, and I was just talking to her. Look. I was just talking to her. Berna Lockman, yes. And like I said, her son just became an officer of the law. That's really cool. Yes. We got Sean Doyle. Sounds like it's raining outside, maybe. We have Rich Nelson. There you go, buddy. And then we have, look, and she was in here earlier. Charlene Pratt. There you go, dear. And then we have, see, don't mess with the Zohan. Suli Zohan. You can get your name left, right, center today, dear. That's awesome. All right, we have Leah Dubrick. We have, Lydia Rose Kettles. What's that here? We have, Jazzy Wood Tilly. Oops, I'm throwing them all over the place. We have not Zuli. Definitely not Zuli. Suli Zohan there. And then we have MJ Goforth, and we dropped a couple here. We got Katrina Brown, and then who's good? Ooh, one of our little MFers. I think he's going to get really excited when he sees the picture. Brady Minor. Yes, Brady Minor. He actually popped in the other day. Yes, that is awesome. And you know what? I'm surprised I haven't seen the Doyles popping yet. No, I have not. And yes, we're going to be having, I think, the spiritual detectives are actually going up to Loretto to cleanse the house. So maybe ward off some of those spirits that are there, because they seem to be tormenting one of my little MFers. Yes, my little buddy Scarlett. And she just turned 3 the other day. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get to update with that. I'm surprised, like I said. Usually I see Angie and Sean popping in by now. But it's, like I said, it's Friday night. It's Friday night. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully everybody's having a blast. Like I said, some people, see what time it is. So it's 9. All right, so we have some people are on their way, or getting ready for work. We have some people that are going to be finishing work soon. We have people that are already done for the weekend. Okay, like I said, you never know what you're up to. Like I said, it's a Friday night. Like I said, thank you everybody for coming to hang out with the original MFer. Yes, I love that name. I do. It's awesome. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I still have like a little stock left. Get at me. Like I said, I got some of these still. I still got a bunch left. So, all right. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I still got some of those to toss around. All right. Let's see. Let's see. We still got like a stack of them. That's all I have left. Dude. Okay. So my stack actually got a little bit smaller. So, yeah, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I got a little stack left. See. It's a little stack of them. I'd say, I don't know. I've probably got about 200 stickers left, maybe. Maybe. I'd have to say maybe 150, maybe. No, maybe about 200 stickers. It's not bad. Or under. Oh, it's really hard to. I'd have to sit there and count them up. Actually, no, that might be maybe about 150 stickers, maybe. Yeah, I have to really sit and count them up. But like I said, I have a little pack left of them. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, just get at me. Don't forget to leave your comment and your reaction. Yeah, it'll be entered twice. Like I said, we got an amazing artist from Pickering, Ontario, Manifest. All right, and you guys can actually check them out. And it's not Manifest, it's Manifest. So I'll actually spell this out so you guys can actually see this. Okay, let's show this one here. Okay. So manifest, all right? So MANAFEST. You guys actually can Google search for yourself. And like I say, he's Canadian artist. So it's pretty cool, pretty amazing. Oh, and Amanda Jeanbreg, how are you? Thanks for tuning in, eh? Yeah, it's always great, eh? And you know what, Amanda? I was just saying that too. You know, you might have to stop by the studio, all right? Because, you know, I have a hard time, like, remembering to carry these out with me sometimes. But look, you know what? Look. Okay, look. I have these still to hand out. Look. These ones right here. Okay, look. I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look, I got 9 of them. All right, I got 9. There you go, Amanda. These are yours. They're sitting right here. All right, on the upper desk. Hello, Peita. Hello, everybody. Everybody's popping in always. It's always good to see everybody. Yeah, I think it's raining down here in Guelph, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what it's like anywhere else. But yes, it is currently raining because I can just hear it all behind me. I don't know if you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. I know the microphone's pretty good. Because, like I said, I realized that I'm actually using my laptop microphone, which picks up just spectacular. Oh, all right. So you know what? Let's see. We're gonna. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, bear with me. Okay, I'm gonna go find another positive story because I love reading these stories. I do. All right, and like I said, I got to do an update. That was awesome. All right, so let's see here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so maybe hopefully I can read this one. This is technology. Okay, like I said, I love reading our advancements on technology. So a book-sized solar panels could actually power a whole home in a new breakthrough. So scientists have developed a pioneering new technique that could generate enough electricity to power an entire house, all by using solar panels that are much smaller than their current models. Yeah, because the current models are pretty huge. They're really big. So a team of experts from the University of Exeter has discovered an innovative way for generating photovoltaic energy, PV, or ways in which to convert light into power. So the new technique relies on funneling the sun's energy more efficiently directly into power cells, such as solar panels or batteries. Crucially, this groundbreaking method has a potential to harvest 3 times the energy compared with traditional systems. The researchers believe that their breakthrough could result in solar panels no bigger than a book, producing enough energy to power a family-sized house. So the results are published in the leading scientific journal, Nature Communications. Adolf Doshankis, who's the lead author of the paper, said, the idea is similar to pouring a liquid into a container. As we all know, it's much more effective if we use a funnel. However, such charge funnels cannot be realized with conventional semiconductors. And only the recent discovery of atomically thin materials has enabled this discovery. So in the research, the team of physics experts developed a process to funnel electrical charge into a chip using the atomically thin semiconductor, the hafnium disulfide, so the HFS2, which is oxidized with a high-intensity UV laser. The team was able to engineer an electrical field that funnels electrical charges into a specific area of the chip, where they can actually be more easily extracted. So while current solar cells are able to convert around 20% of the energy received from the sun, the new technique has the potential to convert around 60% of it by funneling the energy more efficiently. See, I love technology. The technology we're getting into is just amazing. All right, so let's see here. We're gonna tweet this off. Okay. All right. Okay, now we're gonna pop over here, and I gotta share it off here. Oh. Okay. So, come on. I don't know why it's putting me there. All right. Yes. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. I do have to kind of I've kind of go back and forth with the Facebook because now when I go to share from the Good News Network, I can tweet it right to the MFers Live Twitter page, but to put it onto the MFers Live Facebook page, I actually have to share it to my wall and then go to my wall and then share it off. So let's see here. No. Why are you not opening? There we go. Come on. Okay, we'll try this guy. We're going to go to the MFers Live Facebook page. All right. I know you're there. There you go. Okay. Open you back. All right. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for coming to hang out with us. Hopefully you had an amazing time. Hopefully you're leaving with smiles. Like I said, hopefully you guys can do that. Like I said, my main goal every day I wake up, and my main goal is to make at least one person smile. And with the help of all my efforts, I get to do that. I do. So, to the ones out there, I know that you guys do watch. Okay, I know. I so know that you're watching. Okay, you're not commenting, you're not reacting. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. I love when people interact because we get to talk, we get to chill, we get to hang out, we get to learn new things and discuss discussions. And you never know. We could always do a discussion one day where you can actually change the mind of the original MFer on a subject. You never know. You never know. But yes, I want you guys all to know. Je t'aime. And I want all my MFers to know, each and every last single one of you. Yes, each and every last single MFer out there. I love all you guys. I do. I totally do. Because without you, MFers Live wouldn't be where it is today. We wouldn't be doing the cool things that we do. Like I said, we've got to meet some amazing people, get to hang out with some really cool people. Like I said, the musicians we have met, we've got to, we're now aligned with Spiritual Detectives, CD and Clothing Connections. And then we have World Prince Records. We have the Deadly Duo. Come on, we have one of our own MFers who's part of SDK. Yeah, Confidential with the K. Confidential. He's a really cool guy, too. Like I said, we've got to meet a lot of the SDK members. There's some of them we haven't met yet, but like I said, still got lots of time. Lots and lots of time. But yes, I want to thank all of you and thank you, everybody, for tuning in and hanging out with us. I know that I had a blast. Like I said, hopefully you guys can tune in tomorrow. You never know. Nacho even says thanks to you. Nacho always loves having a blast with you guys. He does. He does. And where did that? Oh, I dropped the name. All right. I'm going to have to. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. I almost lost it. I'm going to get the picture with you, Nacho. Nacho's getting all excited. Yeah, he is. He gets to get his pictures taken. But yes, thank you, everybody, for tuning in and hanging out with us. So if you're watching me live right now or you're watching me on a replay or you're just sitting there listening to the audio, always remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you can't say it to yourself, you guys can always say it at the end of my shows. All right, and if it's still not good enough, you guys can always reach out to me, and I will personally say it to you because you know what? I do. I believe in it when I say it. Okay, now I want you always to remember that you matter, okay? If you're wondering, what is he doing? Sign language. It is. It means you, right? Sign language for you, right? Matter. Because you do, each and every last single one of these do. Never forget that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and I want you guys all to always remember, same MF for time, same MF for channel. Come hang out with the original MF. I have no idea what's planned tomorrow. I have no clue. You never know. Like I said, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, we never really have planned. It's just, we wing it. But like I said, you tune in tonight. Come on. We got to do some positive stories up there. I do my positive history every single day. We do some shout-outs. We get to hang out with Nacho. Like I said, you never know who's going to end up stopping in to the studio. All right. So in the words of Bill Nye, the science guy, let's help save this world. All right. And I think the best way to do that is with I think the best way to do that is with I think it's the perfect equation to do. All right. For world peace, all it takes is a little bit of peace, love, and positivity, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. I know that we can all do it. See you tomorrow night.